What's good, y'all? It's your boy Zay, aka Zaytime Takes, and I'm back again with another video. And we made it, y'all. We finally made it. The NBA season will be starting tomorrow. I'm currently recording this Sunday, October 20th, and of course it's being uploaded the next day, tomorrow. But yeah, the Grizzlies have concluded the preseason. All of the work that the players were doing this offseason is about to show. I don't think I've been this excited as a Grizzlies fan since the 21-22 season. So yeah, in this video, I'm gonna go over my preseason thoughts and what are my overall expectations for the Grizzlies this year. And man, y'all just don't know how much support I've been receiving lately, and I appreciate that greatly. We've passed 1,000 subscribers, what felt like it was impossible for a minute, and honestly I couldn't have reached it without the love and support that you guys been giving me. So if you do enjoy Grizzlies content or just NBA content in general, be sure to subscribe. I drop shorts daily covering all 30 teams around the league. Don't think I'm just homing in on the Grizzlies. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. The Grizzlies finished preseason play last Friday, losing to the Miami Heat, ending with a record finishing 3-2, like the record actually matters, but I digress. There was a lot to digest from individual play, team play, and coaches. One topic I want to talk about is the new offense. Again, this past offseason, Taylor Jenkins offloaded his assistant coaching staff and structured a new one. And with these new assistant coaches, Taylor Jenkins has implemented a brand new offensive scheme, and Grizzlies fans got a full taste of it during the preseason. Okay, you want my honest opinion of the offense right now? I am not a big fan of it at the moment, and let me explain why. This new offense has three focuses: moving up the court at a fast pace, sharing the ball with fellow teammates, and whoever has the best shot available, take it. And on paper, it sounds great, but watching it is not pretty yet. Throughout the preseason, on instances, we saw too many turnovers, overpassing, and some players looking lost. Now, gradually with a new offense, it's going to take some time for players to get adjusted, and I understand that. But here's my main problem with this offense, and primarily Taylor Jenkins. It's heavily systematic. It seems that Jenkins wants his players to trust the system more than trust their basketball intuition and logic. For an example, when players have a mixed match, if Zach Edey's matchup is a smaller opponent and Edey can outwork him on the offensive end, there's no need to incorporate the system at that moment. Simple basketball one-on-one will tell you that there's a favorable matchup that your player has. And the great coaches know when to abandon a system that they have in place and allow basketball logic to win you the game. But of course, with Taylor Jenkins, I just question, will he be able to make those decisions? Alright, I'm done bashing about the new offense. There's pros about this offense as well. I do enjoy the Grizzlies sharing the ball and getting your other lesser star players involved. Once the Grizzlies crack this kinks of learning this new offense and move more fluidly, our star players Jaren, Ja, and Bane will be in love with this system. Why wouldn't you want to set your teammates for easier and simple looks? During this preseason, Jake LaRavia had a 20-point game and it was very unnoticed. Look, there's pros and cons in everything in life, and that's exactly how I feel about with this new offense. Gradually over time, the Grizzlies will show improvement with this offense, but right now, I'm not feeling it. But moving on to player performance during the preseason, that last preseason game against the Heat showed me that Ja and Bane are ready. I'm impressed by Ja's aggression on the defensive end. He showed active hands, picking up players 94 feet. These are all traits that you want from your superstar. It's gonna rub off onto his teammates. I've already made my video about Zach Edey. That game he had against the Pacers was magnificent. Will we see that every single night? Most likely not, but he showed what the team is asking for: grabbing rebounds and being big inside the paint. Brandon Clark looks great after an Achilles injury. Santi Aldama showed his stroke is nothing to play with. Still feel like he has too much of a green light, but that's just me. Marcus Smart, I still haven't collected enough data to analyze him. All I can say about him is every single night he's going to play at 110%. But one player who I was massively impressed about was the rookie Jalen Wells. Again, he's another product of, if an opportunity presents itself, take it. Injuries have piled up among our wings, and he saw this as a way to crack himself into the rotation. Jalen Wells has a natural niche of being a ball player on the court. He's a rookie, but when he's out on the court, he looks very composed each and every night. His three-point shot is immaculate. His ability to move without the ball is already excellent. And hell, he seems that he's one of the few players who can throw a post-entry pass. Hey, let him and Edey develop a 1-2 game. I will take it. But like, look, there's no denying that he should crack the rotation. Honestly, he could crack the rotation above John Conchart. He could shoot the ball better than Giddey, create better than Giddey, and the only way that Wells is going to continue to get better is by actually playing on the court. Yo, I'm just stoked that we found another gem in the second round. Like, Zach Kleiman, pat yourself on the back because you are doing your research. You're doing your job very well. While I'm at it, let me give out another shout out to Yuki. I'm not even going to pronounce his last name because I'm a butcher it. He played his butt off during this preseason and has been rewarded with a two-way. I get it that he's 5'8" and he's going to be a fan favorite, but he can play some ball. His ability to penetrate defenses, find cutters for the open looks, it pays off in the NBA. And you know, the team really likes him. I've read that they're they're teaching him bad words. The Grizzlies had a Halloween party and Yuki was dressed up in the 2000 swag. He fits great. One last shout out, Jay Huff, the perfect emergency big man. Scooped him on a two-way. Honestly, he could be on a full-time contract, but we just gonna keep rocking with him on a two-way for right now. But yeah, those are my preseason thoughts. I know y'all are itching for my expectations, so let me get into it. I know y'all heard me mention that we're already fighting the unfortunate injury bug, but I will say this: as long as we have Ja Morant and Zach Edey on the court, the Grizzlies will always have a chance. Those two players are way too crucial for the Grizzlies' success this year. I know Ja wants to bring vengeance upon the league. He's definitely going to do that. Expect him to be an all-star once again, an all-NBA player, top 5 in MVP voting. Zach Edey should be a lock for Rookie of the Year if you have not placed that bet yet. A lot of fans are worried about the West this year, and I can understand why. There's a lot of talented teams out West. But you look at our team, you see we have 3 core guys, really 4 if you add Edey. The depth and versatility that the Grizzlies have when we're healthy is honestly unmatched. Just take a moment and think about it. If the Grizzlies want to go small, they can go small. Just put Jaren at the 5. If Taylor Jenkins want to do traditional bigs, just run Edey and Jaren together. On a 3-point shooting lineup out there, put Bane, Kennard, Wells, Santi out there. Want a menacing defensive lineup out there, Smart, Vince, Edey, and Jaren, they'll definitely take care of that. Oh, we need shot creation, call 12 and Gigi for that. There are endless lineups that Taylor Jenkins can create with competent players. And that is why I have the Grizzlies being a top 3 team in the West. The Grizzlies will reestablish their dominance by being a top 5 defensive team and by playing hard and gritty basketball on the court. And when it comes down to the playoffs, I don't see the Grizzlies shorter than a Western Conference Finals run. I feel that our core is locked in and they want success now. Weaknesses that they had in the past have been fixed, and they are ready to prove that the Grizzlies are an elite team in the association. And I will be satisfied with this Grizzlies team if they make a Western Conference Finals appearance, whether they lose or win. That will show growth and a lot of adversity from this unit. So yeah, those are my expectations. I definitely appreciate y'all listening, tuning in. Until next time, Zay Time is now out.